This week's videos are sponsored by ExpressVPN. More on them after the reaction, people. Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is time for the mid-season finale of Invincible. Aaron, I love filming with you, post-working out, get a bee in shorts and be smelly because it makes me feel invincible. How are you, the real Aaron Alexander?
Oh, I'm doing so well. The real Greg Alba.
Just the Greg Alba.
It's the Greg Alba.
Greg Alba.
But are you real? Are you authentic?
No.
You're fake?
I'm very fake. Everything I say I like here, it is just to placate to all of you. And I've been doing it for a How long have I been doing it?
You did it for 10 years.
I've been lying for 10 years?
Lying for 10 whole years.
Strange comedy today. Anyway, guys, leave a like on this video. Be sure to check us out on Patreon so you can catch the full-length reaction watch along where you sync up with your own copy of Invincible. Thank you to all who have joined. We also cover several things over there exclusively with highlights and watch-alongs included. Let's do it. Paranoid about that YouTube intro.
Yeah?
Do you think, like, people will think I'm being serious?
No.
Thank God.
Yes.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, they're gonna stop watching.
Shit.
You're gonna lose all 1 million subscribers. He's not authentic. It's not real.
I mean, by now they should know. Ah, damn it.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. You'll better start with that. Okay, find out what he's been up to.
Dad?
Senseless. Ugh.
Oh, we're going to see exactly where he flew to?
Yeah, it looks like it. So exciting.
Ooh, I just got nipple chills.
I stepped in to an avalanche.
Man, the melancholic tone of this season.
Seriously. Now we see the effects of what Omni-Man's actions had on him.
I sleep beneath the gold.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, he flew for a long time.
Oh, man.
Learn to serve me away.
Damn, has he really changed? Holy shit.
Because, yeah, he failed his mission. He can't go back to the Viltrumites.
Yeah, he's just a lost soul now.
As you go down, feel gold.
A literal space wanderer. Well, this is beautiful, damn.
Right? Space nomad.
This is like the Barbie and Ken montage.
Exactly. Exactly the same.
The center of the world.
Center of the world, and then he's just right there in the very center of this planet.
You did not rain your lost.
Oh, in a black hole.
Compel me now.
Okay, okay. This makes sense. How they came to come together.
He saved them.
Him being on a different side of the galaxy, I wonder how much time has passed for him versus how much time has passed on Earth.
Learn what makes me
5 to 7 business days.
That's how long it takes for a character arc to come to completion.
rooms I've lived.
Looks tired.
I will conquer you.
I don't know who you are, but we owe you our lives. Won't you stay? Tell us your name, where you come from.
Well, I like the beard.
Yeah, it looks good with it.
Hello, son.
Love how he shaved it back into a mustache. Hug him. I think they're gonna hug. I predict a hug. Yeah, like he's gonna flinch.
I missed you.
That's truly conflicting feelings.
Yeah.
The Thraxians told me that they needed my help.
It's complicated. Come with me and...
Now, why would you lie to me again? You killed thousands of people. Why would you think I'd ever want to see you again?
Well, you did hug him.
I can't believe you put them up to this. Made them lie to me, too.
Just listen.
I don't have to listen to anything you say.
I made a mistake.
Just a little one.
A mistake!
Yeah.
Son.
No, you don't get to call me that anymore.
Ooh.
You could have started with, I'm sorry.
Is he gonna say it?
I'm not sorry. I regret nothing.
Thank you.
Whoa!
Ooh, to your father.
I'll get you a ship home, but there's something you need to see first.
No,
Nualzad wasn't lying to you.
I don't care.
I'm on edge.
5 minutes. For them, not you.
Play Mark the montage of you traveling.
Show him the beard. The beard will change his mind.
They asked me to be their emperor.
Emperor, conqueror, what's the difference?
I mean, this is more of a benevolent type of ruling. Oh my God.
My husband's told me so much about it.
Andressa,
What the f is going on?
Wait, who's the voice actress of her?
I'm surprised. You're married to Mom.
I can't go back to Earth, Mark. The life I had there is over.
No, but you're the real star of the show.
Super glad you got to show me how great your life is without us.
That's not what I wanted to show you.
You could have given a heads up about the whole tongue and the bug thing.
Pretty cool, brother. How's that math?
This is your little brother.
You gotta be
You gotta be invincible?
f***ing kidding.
Strange title smash on that.
Right.
Oh, poor Debie. Little does she know, Nolan is with a bug person and has moved on.
It's a purple baby.
Thank God that bug turned out more human than bug.
What's the color breeding on that?
Wow, this is just a depressing, composed montage episode.
I hope somebody edits the Omni-Man flying with her walking.
It's interesting to do a mirroring.
Why me? You could have taken Earth whenever you wanted. Why did you marry me?
Her feet must be hurting so bad.
She must have so many steps on that Fitbit.
You weren't real.
Mark's
Only
real.
Mark. And you almost took him too. I never knew you at all. I never even knew you.
Man, the voice work on her is great this season. I really feel like I'm watching a full-fledged performance.
Yeah, no, she's putting her all into it.
Welcome
the
to
original.
the world of the living. Not this time. I remember the machine, the explosion. Of course you do. You have all of my memories, my experiences, because I'm the clone.
Yep, there you go.
We know exactly who's the original
Yeah.
and who's the inferior.
He turned into Two-Face.
Debie, it's Donald.
You're not the real Donald. My Donald died. He was my favorite character last season. Oh, great. Now he's going to have all the existential dread, too. Oh, I wonder if they used the cloning technology from the Mauler twins.
Oh, that would make sense. His old glasses. Yeah.
But why him?
What's so special about him?
All in all, those glasses managed to survive that rubble.
Pretty dang near indestructible. Shoot.
A new wife, a kid. You just replaced us. Except, bugs.
I didn't replace you, Mark, or your mother. I was lost when I left Earth. I found these people. I saved lives. It was like I had a purpose again.
I liked being a hero.
We're only allowed to procreate with genetically similar species. Humans, for example. Look at you. You are a Viltrumite in almost every way.
Oh my God, he's going to have to protect him.
By now, Viltrum knows I've left my post, and they'll find this planet. And when they do, they'll see your brother as inferior and kill him.
Well, why don't you leave the planet, Omni-Man?
I can't stop them alone, but we can stop them.
Whoa, what a turn of events.
Your brother and all these people will die without our help.
You're the reason they're in danger. You signed their death warrant, not me.
And now I'm asking you to help me save them.
You did kind of go there knowing that this was a possibility, Omni-Man.
How can I help? I couldn't even beat you.
We can start training right away.
Oh my God. This is so great. I love it. The anxiety of this situation.
What was that?
Oh, it could be the three that went after Alan.
Oh.
It looks like it was more
Yup,
than that,
sure
yeah.
enough. 3 already. No time to train. They're here. It's too late.
Viltrumite soldiers, Mark, get Andressa and your brother to safety.
Where?
Andressa will show you. Go. There's no time.
I don't know if I would acknowledge that kid as my brother.
You don't know him, but like technically he is your brother.
Let's squash him.
Like old the bug he is.
Should have packed your bags better, robot.
I've never seen this dude in a while.
Yeah, he's in the first episode.
Put Robot's thing back, and I won't beat the living shit out of you. How's that for a deal?
You want this back? Come and get it.
You know she could whoop your ass.
Without even trying.
Thraxan lifespans aren't like humans. Only one of your years.
Seriously?
It's never seemed short to me.
Man.
Damn.
I didn't knowingly try to replace your mother. Your father saved my life. At first, it was hard to know him. He was so hurt, so closed off after what happened on Earth.
So hot.
So it's true. The great Nolan fathered a child with an Earth woman.
Steve Harvey.
If you fight well, we may allow you to join the Empire. If not, you'll die.
Maybe I wasn't...
Stay away from my children, Lucan.
Hey, it's like a full on. Oh my god, dude. Save him. Save him. Protect.
You've dishonored your people!
Shit, he's evenly matched.
You deserve death!
Whoa! He just do that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy.
Humanity really changed him after slaughtering everyone and having a kid.
Yeah, genocide will do that to you.
Genocide you cause.
Shooting. I guess when your arm's a gun, you really only have one trick.
It's a good trick!
Not tonight, it isn't.
I'm curious why this is one of the plot lines.
Yeah, right? I feel like she hasn't got as much to do this season.
I mean, we are seeing her emotions come out. She is taking out a lot of anger on this person.
True. When she could end it very quickly if she wanted to.
We're not done yet. Not by a long shot.
Oh, no.
Yep, look at you.
Your powers cause problems when
Causing
you should have.
collateral damage.
Ooh, no.
Yes!
Ouch, ouch. Whoa. I mean, they's gots to be dead. Can she resurrect people?
I wouldn't be surprised if she can.
If she can create life, she can restore life.
Are they okay? Please just help them.
Gotta be more responsible with your powers.
Would you say the same thing if that was a man?
Absolutely not, because I'm a raging sexist.
Debie, are you home?
Oh, is that Art?
Can I come in?
It is.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Fine usually means you're not.
I always thought you were the strong one to handle your life the way you did.
Oh, that's sweet.
Nolan has superpowers. He's indestructible. That's not strength. You're the real reason we're all still alive and not slaves.
That is true.
Nolan was always off fighting something, and you made things work without him. Now, it's just official. You don't need the bum. You never did.
Oh, wow. Art, I am glad you showed up this season for that one scene. Because that is some
Really making a
empowerment.
difference.
Run now!
Oh, this is horrifying. Oh, no. Oh, you guys did a bang-up job.
Dad? Dad?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Why do I care about them? They were weak, short-lived, barely a species.
Oh, no.
I'm not supposed to feel this way.
Oh, no. He's crying.
This is how you should have felt on Earth.
Doesn't know what to do with all these emotions.
Use those emotions, Nolan.
I'll kill you for what you did to these people. Then do it.
That was going to be awesome. I really hope Nolan doesn't die. Can you imagine?
I don't think they're gonna kill him here.
Because you're Nolan's son. I'll make this quick.
Did the judo chop.
Chop his arm off. She has a blade on the end of her. All right. On the end of her hair. That's crazy.
There! I promised I'd make it quick.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Mark, what are you doing? She's tearing you apart. She's trying to kill you, Mark. If you're not trying to kill her, you're going to die. Don't think. Act.
Oh
you need to
God.
fight like a Viltrumite.
Yeah, oh my God.
We're all dead. You, me, your brother, and every single Thraxan on this planet.
They'll probably go to Earth right after. Wow, to be a hero, he has to embrace his ultimate Viltrumite.
You don't need to fight like a hero. Fight like a warrior.
Grab
that
it.
blade against
Grab it.
her?
Yes.
Break those
Nice.
limbs. Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, man. So good.
His strength has always come in wanting to fight for something more meaningful.
More than himself. Use that rage, too.
Finally.
Ooh.
Oh, what a bone crunching. Oh, it's like looking at that comic book. Whoa, great editing.
My God, yeah.
Great editing. Oh.
Damn, throwback. Murder man do that and win it. Omni Man's gonna do it for him. Doesn't have it in him. I know he's not dead, but like you held back. You held back.
Do you regret? Do you?
Dad!
We're gonna rip her scalp off.
Rip it. Oh! Oh my God.
That's a cross.
Mark,
You did it.
are you okay?
No.
Don't worry. It's over.
Is your guard down?
not over.
Why is your guard?
Oh!
Why is your guard down?
Next time you kill somebody, make sure they're dead.
Holding his guts. No, it can't be.
He didn't kill him.
Could be paralyzed, though.
I don't want Nolan's book money. The survivors in Chicago need it more than I do. And if you can't find a way to get it to them, I will.
Savage planet, savage beasts.
If you change your mind,
I won't.
Cecil's not a bad guy. Everyone always treats him like he's the enemy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are they're both getting taken?
Possibly. Maybe taking him to Viltrumite.
No way. Is he going to have to rescue his pops?
Dad.
Mark, don't forget the good I did.
Wow.
My books. Read my books, Mark.
Read my books.
They're going to take Invincible with them?
Is there a clue in there?
Possibly.
Oh, now she's getting rid of them?
Seems like it.
Where can you get a copy?
The man with an invincible gun.
spend all day and night like
Coming or not, dude?
Oh, no, she gets depressing montage.
writing the worst thing I ever said. Dragging my name through the mud.
Why do you keep trying to have a relationship with him? They're just the worst.
Because that guilt's inherent to her. Her dad's voice is ingrained in her. She's like, so she thinks that she is bad.
Are you a cyborg?
He was bleeding. He was not.
What?
Is it bent? Oh, it is.
What does the bent mean?
I think it means he's part robot.
My name is General Kregg. You've survived your first true battle and proven yourself worthy of your Viltrumite heritage.
Go fuck it.
Ooh.
Your father will be executed, and you will return to Earth. You will assume his mission and prepare the planet for our rule.
Oh my God. Is that the voice of Darthblood?
You can kill a few humans to convince them to capitulate, or we will kill millions if we arrive to find you or your planet still defiant against us.
That is
The beginning of the
horrible.
season's coming full circle, yeah.
And unlike your father, we do not change our minds.
Oh my God, he's being forced to become a Viltrumite. Oh, this is insane. This is a crazy episode, man. This is really crazy.
How's he gonna get back home too?
He's got a bunch of ships to choose from.
He still doesn't know the way. Yeah. He's got to go back to the Mauler twins. We got to see our the black dude too, the multi-dimensional guy with his big ass brain.
Messy wiring, sloppy welding, obviously the work of a clone. Why stop at one idiot clone when I could have so many more?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Oof. I hope one of you is better in the kitchen.
Oh, that's why he wanted to establish this himself as original.
I poisoned him.
When it's not laced with a modified mycotoxin, that is.
I just love how they just are always willing to kill off each other.
Sometimes things are the way they are for a good reason.
There's way more F-bombs this episode than ever.
Oh, totally. I feel like neither of them were ever the original because they die so much they never know.
Oh, yeah, none of them are.
Except for the original.
Dude. That was a gnarly episode.
That was really good. I think it's the most action we've seen though all season too.
Probably. I'm trying to see if we see the other cast members' names to see here.
Oh. Most brutal. And they had to wait a whole 4 months before the next one, or a few months.
Yeah. Damn. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, okay, yeah. Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown played Dark Blood. And he's also playing Kregg, General Kregg. That's cool.
Clancy Brown, get that work.
He's one of the best voice actors.
Yeah.
Wait a minute though. I think it's important that when having to navigate around, you don't want your communication to get interfered via satellite. You know?
Yeah.
And that's why I have a very important message I got to convey to the audience. Big thanks to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, a real game changer I've been using for years. That's right, years. So whenever they want to work with us, it's an instant yes. You've likely heard about ExpressVPN for online privacy and security, but there's more to it than that. However, there was a very real incident recently with Spectrum shutting down my internet and contacting me due to a suspected hacking attempt. And funny enough, I realized I hadn't actually activated my ExpressVPN on my new laptop that I got a couple of months ago, so I was paying the consequences. Having faced a serious hacking issue on YouTube a couple of years ago, that made ExpressVPN my go-to for both security and freedom. I mean it. And yes, what you've heard is true. Believe me, this channel knows. You can use ExpressVPN to watch movies and shows on Netflix that are not available in your country. This means accessing a vast array of content of over 100 countries, like a global cinema at your fingertips. It's super easy. Open ExpressVPN, switch locations, refresh the browser, and there you have it. Whether it's K-dramas on South Korean Netflix, Hulu, BBC, iPlayer, YouTube, or more, ExpressVPN has you covered. And it's incredibly fast, ensuring no buffering or lag for smooth HD streaming. It's versatile too, working on not just computers, but phones, media consoles, smart TVs, and more. This means you can enjoy your favorite shows on anywhere, any screen. Protect and elevate your internet experience. So if you want to get access to hundreds of new shows, use my link, expressvpn.com/rejects. And you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. That's expressvpn.com/rejects. So head to expressvpn.com/rejects to learn more. Thank you again. All right, guys. Well, yes, thank you for sponsoring this video. And man, Aaron, please, what did you think about this episode? Obviously, the big talking point is going to be the Mauler twins.
Of course, the biggest part of this episode, the most controversial part, the most exciting part. No, this episode was great. This episode was really good. We got a lot of stuff with Omni-Man, which was unexpected to see the complexity of where he's been since we started the season. Yeah, man, I was really enthralled by everything happening on that front, and because especially with him finding this species that is made of bugs, and the dichotomy, I guess, or the difference in the fact that he viewed his wife as a pet, someone that was of human descent, was something that he could mix with, have intercourse with. sexual relations, but these bug people have a shorter span of life. So the fact that he's able to find
this is what happens
humanity.
when you try to sound smart.
I'm formulating my thoughts, damn it. We're getting from here to here. So anyway, he's able to find humanity in something that had such a short lifespan, which I feel like really shows the fact that he's grown, because you see flies like normal house flies, and we know that they have such a short lifespan in them themselves. So the fact that he's able to do that kind of is like a representation of how much he's grown, because plus he has a son. There's a lot of really good stuff in here, from Donald realizing that he's not entirely human, to Adam Eve kind of realizing that, or I guess backtracking, because she is listening to the voice of her parents. At least that's the implication of it, because she has doubts about herself and her abilities, because her dad implanted that thing that she's dangerous and her powers can't be trusted, which is kind of a sad, like, her mental kryptonite to the fact that she's essentially God, but she has all these internalized beliefs from her abusive parents that she can't fully come into her own as a powerful being. Now we got some stuff with I guess we had a little bit of the stuff with the Mark's friends, but that wasn't really much of the story. But yeah, I liked the episode a lot. I think we have a really big cast this season, so we have to like really spread out everything. Like Adam Eve wasn't even in the last episode. None of the people from the main team were part of this episode either. So I don't know. We got half of a season worth of stuff. Yeah.
It's a great mid-season finale.
Great mid-season finale. It was a great mid-season finale.
Makes you want to come back and see how it unfolds.
Yeah, definitely.
The stakes are high.
Stakes are high.
High stakes. High stakes value.
High stakes. High stakes. Rare stakes. But yeah, I liked it a lot.
I think one of the hardest parts about writing is truly knowing how to embrace the gray of a situation. It's really easy to acknowledge the gray, but more often than not, I think a writer often makes a choice of not sitting there and ultimately choosing a path between somewhere that leans a little more black and white. I think that's one of the hardest parts when you're working with screen time versus real life. That's where the hard part can come in. And that's one thing I'm really respecting about this season in particular, is they truly let you sit with the gray. Even right from every debate and argument that was acknowledged, I think they would really explore the arena and the vast array of the thoughts and emotions that would, rise to the surface on such a unique problem. Like with Mark, of he hugs his dad, and it's like, no, go F yourself. And why do you want me? No, this. It's like that ping pong battle in between. And then even seeing like the kid and like, why should I care? But it's not her fault. Like the constant back and forth. Even with Adam Eve, I think, I think it might be a little bit more layered in the sense of there's so much wrong about the way her parents treat her. She knows that there's so many psychologically abusive sides, especially on the side of her dad.
Yeah.
However, there might be a layer there where you might be a little bit right about, hey, you are not God. You are not someone who has all the answers. And maybe if you don't keep acting like you know everything, you might create a better sense of awareness on when you're handling certain situations, because she has made mistakes from thinking she knows best, and that's part of what I mean by that gray of it. Is there can be the acknowledgement like he is a messed up guy. He does treat her bad. There's also this one quality though that he might be right about, like there can be these multiple layers. Like one of my favorite moments is like Mark just telling the bug mom, I know none of this is your fault. None of this is your fault, but it still hurts. And that's what I mean. I think that is probably the perfect encapsulation of what I mean by the gray, and it was, I just love that about what they're doing here. From Debie, Debie's a great example of that too, of the crib. Like, I hate you so much. You did all this wrong. Why do I miss you though?
Yeah.
Like you can have both. You can have these coexisting feelings, and this show lets those colors coexist together versus just choosing one side. Eventually, a character has to choose a path. That's what we do in life. We feel out everything, but we have to make a choice regardless, and we have to move on ahead. Whether that be something that's bad for us or good for us, we make a choice. And that's what they're doing with their characters. Like they just let them see all this. And I think it's really hard to find a show that does that, or a movie. Like it's way harder with a movie. A movie is such a shorter runtime. You have to tell something a lot more, in a more specific time frame. But for a show like this is true. This true character exploration, this true character-driven narrative, while giving you like awesome visuals and great fight scenes, and like superhero complexities and stuff. But this is so much more human than a lot of shows that are about just human beings.
Yeah.
And I think this is probably my favorite, just because of that front end willingness. It is probably my favorite superhero show I think we've seen all year.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I kind of to build off what you were saying about the gray, the fact that
Dr. Nolan too.
Dr. Nolan too. Yeah, because he like choked his son. He's like crying.
Yeah.
But, because he feels things. He's like, why do I feel things? And yeah, it's really interesting because we're in this age of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? And
God, you're so sexist.
Jesus. No, we're the age of Marvel, right? And I feel like there is such an apprehension towards having people that are in emotional gray areas because they want to make things as likable as possible. But I think by not trying to make something that's widely appealing and showing something that's gray, showing something that's more human and more complicated, I think that endears us to the characters we're watching more.
Yeah.
Because we see elements of ourselves within that, because humans are complicated. Humans do have multifaceted, sometimes conflicting desires.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that we're having that represented in the show. And I like the fact that this is something that is not only complex, but it's also authentically comic booky as well, because we're seeing weird alien stuff. We're seeing clones. We're seeing demons, but it's very much rooted in that human conflict, and all the performances really show up to play as well. It doesn't come off as like this heightened version of what acting is. It feels very much, in spite of the fact that it's animated, like these performers are giving their all.
Yeah.
And showing that nuance within those performances, which I think is great. And yeah, I firmly agree that this is one of the best shows, not only comic book shows, best shows that have been on this year.
Yeah, and I think they take advantage of the fact that it's an animated medium, and in all the right ways. I think I really love this series a lot, and I think the way they've amplified this season with it's so strange. They got a lot going on, but I'm like, I feel like they're not in a rush to wrap it all. Even when it comes back to finish off season 2. They're not in a rush to like end it on season 2, I'm like, yeah, let's stick around for the long haul, because this exploration is great, because this is more than just world building, which they do. They've opened the multiverse and stuff, and I love how they're not bogged down by excitement. Like it is so melancholic.
Yeah,
it's so sad. It's sad, but it's also gonna be funny. They're great, and I think it surprises me that. Of how this show continues to surprise me in that regard, because this season especially has doubled down on existentialism, consciousness, all these different things that you cannot really spew about while you're in the middle of a reaction, so you make some stupid joke more often. The dumb thoughts that pop into our heads. We're not trying to be dumb. We're just dumb in the moment, and then we think about it after. Like, you know what?
The process,
Yeah.
Our complex thoughts.
But I mean, to get some of the main things out of the way, like, Omni-Man has been a nice surprise. Like, I believe, again, like they didn't just try slingshotting him into like he's a hero now. Like I love when he choked Mark, and he's watching the devastation, and any other show would just have you tease with the rage, but the last thing you're going to do is have him choke his own kid. like the fight of feeling hurt, you know, the pain of the loss of love, that of like the compassion weighing against your heart, and you're fighting literally the most physical representation of fighting against it by your own flesh and blood, was a powerful moment. I was like, damn, this is heartbreaking. And even his pleading at the end, and to get these other Viltrumites were, wow, we've got, like, we thought Omni-Man was bad.
Right.
What the hell do we have on our hands now? You know,
a whole planet of people that are survival of the fittest, and like we are the top race. And also the fact at the end that, you know, Mark has been wrestling all season long with, am I like my dad? Like, no, I need to prove I'm not like my dad. And this overwhelming guilt that he needs to be the best hero that he can be, but that need to be hero was originally inspired by the fact that he looked up to his dad, like to such a great degree. And now he's threatened by his dad's heritage to be the thing that he fears most, to be the thing that he's most insecure about. And yeah, I'm really wondering how that's going to come into play, because yeah, if he doesn't, they're going to come. He has to fill his dad's role. So maybe he's going to find a way to beat the Viltrumites. I don't know. Maybe because that scene with Alan hasn't happened yet, as far as this show has shown us. I mean, I hope Alan heals, because from the last episode, it looks like he's going to die, because Optimus Prime's the mole. So who knows? I don't know.
We got that whole plot too.
The whole plot. There's a lot of plots happening. But
yeah, it's like a big expansive universe. But damn, they keep it like, whenever you cut to something, you're not thinking about what's going on over here.
Right.
Like you're just
firmly
so
in that moment.
You're just in the moment of what's happening, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not about like theories and all this other shit. Like you're just watching like even like I liked Donald last season, but I wasn't
really care about him.
I wasn't like, oh, look at a bummer he died, because he was like a likable personality.
Right.
But what they're doing here, which is just all mainly tone based, it's like, yeah, this is compelling. What you're watching this guy go through. Like, what is he? Who is this Donald? Is this the same Donald? Is he a resurrected? Is he a robot? And what does this say about, again, like the existential themes that this seems like they like the last episode dealt a lot with characters who experience death over and over again, you know?
Yeah.
So I really love what they're doing there, and what they're doing with Omni-Man, I think, is really compelling stuff. You can't kill him off. Even if he gets killed off in the comics, you can't kill him off. He's the thing that brings in the dollars.
He's the breadwinner here. I was happy to have him back. Yeah, to see where his mental state is at now. And how is Mark going to save him? Is he going to save him? Like, what's going to happen there?
I know. And like, who would band with him?
Right. Who would risk their neck to save Omni-Man?
Yeah.
And who would believe Mark that he's changed if he's the person leading that charge to save him?
Like and to call the show Invincible, he has to go through like the most insane, insurmountable obstacles in the most isolating types of scenarios in order to gain that image of invincibility, you know, in order to truly gain that title in the most apt way. So I'm so fascinated by what direction we're going. And so I think for a mid-season finale, it does feel like there's so much that's been set up and so much that's been done that even though, yeah, I do feel like we didn't watch 8 episodes, I still feel like I got like a full meal.
Yeah, solid experience.
Yeah.
Experience.
Normally, sometimes these mid-season finales, like, seems like we were just kind of like, what's happening? Oh, okay, now we got a good cliffhanger. I'm like, no, they still told like a solid package.
Oh, yeah.
In this part 1. Yeah. I loved it. I really loved it a lot. And what they did with Debie's growth is great. And then like even art, like again, it's about quality and versus quantity. Like, art shows up for one scene. Just be like, yo, I got some truths to drop to you. And I'm like, goddamn right. Yeah, but there'd be more dead people if it wasn't for Debie instilling some good in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's the heart, you know. She held him at bay until Mark was able to
she had to find the strength within and showing like, no, I do have actual strength.
Yeah.
And it's true, she does. And it just took the oldest, whitest guy to be like,
this little soul patch over here.
Phenomenal stuff all around. Great voice work, And good violence again. Missed the violence.
Yeah. First 2 episodes were good, but I think these last 2 episodes are great.
Yeah. The first 2 were good, and I really appreciated what they were doing. But you have to kind of sit it through. Like you can't have the last 2 without the first 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a natural build-up progression.
Yeah.
So it should.
Yeah. Oh wow, guys! Well, what did you think about these 2, man? I thought these were excellent, and again, this just solidifies this. Depending on whenever this show ends, which I imagine wouldn't be for a while, this could go down as like the best superhero show.
Oh yeah, totally.
I know some people can't just give it to that only because it's animated and not live action, but fuck, the writing is so much better than so many superhero shows.
Yeah, I mean the Boys is great too, but I think that this really there's a sense of cynicism to the Boys that's kind of like making fun of comic book tropes and like in media, but I think this is very sincere in its love of comic books while also
having a self-awareness that it's a comic book.
Exactly. Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. Well, we completed each other's
sandwiches.
I honestly don't remember what the rest of that sentence was.
We did it.
You have a cough going on?
Nope. I'm healthy.
You got the Rona?
Nope.
You sure? Why don't we do a test on camera, play it out in real time?
Let's do it.
You know how terrible of a human being you would look?
You want to stick it in my nose?
Make out after.
Yep.
Full tongue, just like Omni Man and the Bug. Like this is how we run the rejects around here.
Would you dip me or would I dip you for like our on-screen kiss? Is that how that works? You want to like?
Oh, I dip you.
Of course.
1000% dip you.
I have longer hair, so
yeah.
Like that.
Just look at our physical statures. It makes more sense that I dip you.
Exactly. You look like manlier because I'm larger than you, so you're just like, oh.
Yeah. So it makes sense that I'd be the one to dip you.
Exactly. We're breaking stereotypes here.
Yeah. Anyway, after a very serious conversation and the classic style, Aaron, happy to be covering this with you, my friend. Was this the first show we covered, or was it Umbrella Academy? I think it was Umbrella Academy. The first
Umbrella Academy was the first one we did.
Yeah, and then we did this one after.
Yeah.
Was it this one after?
Yeah, because I think we did Umbrella Academy 2020, and this is 2021. Yep.
Yeah.
That's how times.
We've changed. We've changed.
Times have changed. It's growth.